Welcome to the Gluttony Gobbling, part of the 7 Deadly Sins DLC. With that, let's get to the first intro video.
Oh, 47. After so much sinful indulgence, I'm sure you must be famished. And I have just the right task for you. My piggy friend is a real gourmand, and it shows, so he can't really move around. It's the nature of the pig. Go find him. He will give you his wish list for an appetizer that he is preparing. Bring him what he wants, and he will reward you. Now go, 47. Fill the pig.
So that was the intro video, but if you want to get to where
47.
I'm going to go right
Piggy is
now,
expecting.
in terms of lining up the timing, you want to skip the intro video.
Piggy's
You start off by
wish
grabbing the
list.
list and then grabbing the items over here to the right.
Follow it
Now,
and
for this
satisfy his
escalation,
hunger.
let's go ahead and kill this guy
Now,
first
start
right
with
here.
grapes
Kill him
and
with the fishing wire,
Yummy.
and just put him in the crate, and he's going to drop a fish. So what this DLC entails is you got to go around, kill your targets with a specific weapon set, and pick up the items that they drop. So for the fish, you're going to use the fish wire. For the grapes, you're going to use a grape knife. And what you'll find out a little bit later in this escalation, for bananas, it's going to involve a machete. And each of the pigs wear different color masks. So the ones that you're going to be killing with the fish wire are going to be wearing the white masks. So after you kill your first target, you go with the building like I did, go all the way to the rooftop, drop down, climb up the pipe, and you want to go ahead and just hide right there. Wait for the one guard to walk by. Go ahead and subdue this guy right here, so he won't be a problem. And then you come up to this other guy and you kill him with a grape knife. You see he's wearing a blue mask, so you're gonna grab the grapes that he drops.
It's up to you.
Now, just go ahead and make your way over here to this side. Make sure not to get spotted by the camera, and just climb up the ladder. And you're gonna go to the next floor here to get our next dropped item. Come over to the keypad and enter 2552 and hit OK. Open the door, knock the scientist out with the fish, and now go ahead and take out your grape knife and stab this guy, or slice his throat rather. He'll drop the next grape, so we're gonna go ahead and hide both bodies because we don't want these bodies to be discovered, because we are still mingling with the characters that we would have to kill during the main mission, the targets I should say. But they may come into this room, or rather Hush will come into this room with his bodyguard, so it's just best to hide the bodies. Once you pick up that grape, then go retrace your steps and just kind of slide down the ladder here. And yeah, just retrace your steps. Careful not to get spotted right there. I guess that's okay. Wait for the camera to pass. Now, there's a guy that's over there by the window, I think a scientist. So if you stay there too long, he will spot you. But just run like I did, past the camera. So here's 2 guards right there. Knock this guy out with the fish, and then take out the grape knife and chuck it at this guy. So he's going to drop the third and I think final grapevine. And make sure to pick up everything and get your fish back. So now we're going to go ahead and get the last fish here. So basically just make your way down the stairs. And eventually we're going to come up across a fuse box. Want to go ahead and activate that. That's going to attract this one guy right there. So wait till he walks far enough before you knock him out, just to be on the safe side, so it doesn't attract the other guy. So now take out your fish line, choke him, and then grab the fish that he drops. And that's going to go ahead and take care of grabbing all the items. So I mean, one of the grapes, additional grapes you pick up is optional, but I'm showing you how to get all the food, the fish, and the grapes, and you just come up here and feed the pig. Just keep feeding him.
Loves the
pretty simple. Escalation 1 is pretty easy. Pretty fast as well. And just go ahead and make your way to the exit once you beat the pig. And I chose the, I think the scooter bike over the right side, because that's the closest. So you just want to go up there, exit the mission, and that'll complete the challenge for escalation level 1. So that's going to go ahead and do it. You'll get those additional challenge completions by completing those optional objectives of getting additional grapevines. And the Silent Assassin rating just clocked under 5 minutes. So level 1 is pretty easy. Just follow the path that I took and you'll be able to complete it around that time, maybe even faster. And then we're going to go ahead and move on to level 2 here. But before that, you'll get rewards for completing level 1, which is the Bubble Queen gun pack, which anybody that consumes that, they fall asleep. New shotgun, gold one, and this new suit, the Profligacy suit. I think I said that right. Now time for the second intro as part of this escalation.
Well done, 47, and what an appetizer. But Piggy wants more. Piggy wants a main course. He wants surf and turf. Can you satisfy his unquenchable hunger? Now go!
So if you want to line up the timing right, and in order to complete this faster, just skip the intro and just grab the items that I just grabbed right now, which is the cleaver and the fishing line. You want to make your way down the stairs, and we're going to subdue the lady right here. Just trying to remember the code to get down into the underground facility here. And you're going to go ahead and punch the code, which is 0118, and then just go ahead and enter. So for this escalation, we need to pick up meat bones in addition to the fish. So our meat bones is going to be down here in the underground facility. So run down the stairs, open the door, get out your camera, scan the thing there, and just climb through the, I guess you can call that a window. And take the newspaper and knock out the guy right here. Take out the cleaver now, and go ahead and, you know, execute this guy right here. So you guys wearing a different mask. Pick up the meat bone, and go ahead and throw the cleaver at this guy. Pick up the meat bone, and don't forget your cleaver. It can be very easy to forget items that you throw. And those bodies, surprisingly, will not get discovered, even though one guy was just killed right next to a guy that's just standing there. Anyway, retrace your steps, go up the stairs. So this next target, what we want to do is, first we got to take out the guy to the left. He's the non-target. So throw this meat bone at him, but make sure he's not looking in your direction, or else it'll spoil your Silent Assassin rating. So the other guy is going to notice, and that's okay, because he's a target. So if you time it right, you throw the cleaver at the guy like I just did there, and you pick up the items that he drops, which includes, you know, the meat bone, and I guess the guns, but you don't really need anything else besides the meat bone. So just make your way to the left and go through the door on the right and go up the stairs. So here I'm just making sure, did I remember to get everything? And of course I forgot the cleaver. So like I said, it can be easy to forget a thrown weapon. Luckily we didn't waste too much time. So the guy to the left is the last guy we're going to take out, and luckily he's just walking away like he should, so nobody will see him get taken down. Pick up the last meat bone and just kind of hide the body right there. Next, what's going to happen is we're going to climb up these stairs. We're actually going to see 3 guys walking here with the white masks, and what you want to do is bump into the guy at the very end. Just keep stalling him from lining up and walking close to the others. And you just want to keep stalling him, like right there. So I think that's kind of a good point. So he's far enough away from the other 2. Make sure you have your fishing line out and just garrote him. I think that's how you say that right. And quickly put him in the crate. And pick up the fish that he drops. And so we're going to do something similar. And that's going to be bump the guy at the very end and take him out with the fishing line. And I'm just making sure that there's nobody near that's coming down the stairs. So if the timing's right for when you start the mission, then you'll be able to take out these guys, you know, no problem at all. So again, bump into that guy. The guy's far enough, and then you just get close enough, wait till he gets closer to the stairs, and then just kind of take him out the fishing line and put him in the crate. So I think I stalled here a little bit because I was looking, where's the fish, where's the stuff that he dropped? Oh, there it is. So this last guy is going to be walking back the way he came. Quickly get him before he gets closer to the, I think the chefs or the cooks right there. Get him with the fishing line, and then just dump his body over. And that's the end of that guy. And just pick up the fish that he drops. And now you want to retrace your steps back into the restaurant. Now, silly me, I was getting a little turned around. Like, do I go this way? No, it's actually back the other way.
I'm sorry.
I was like, no, I don't want to go that way. So it really is just going back the way you just came from killing the other two guys with the white masks. So again, you can hop down, and you can see how we won't get spotted or detected because we subdued that girl earlier.
Welcome, 47.
Go up the
Piggy is
stairs,
expecting.
and yes, we're going to be feed the pig, but watch out for the chef over there. He can spot you if he's in a certain spot, but just make sure to run very quickly past him. Alright, feed the pig time. Feed him all this stuff.
Excellent.
Yep, everything. Like, fed him the fish first, now I'm just throwing all the meat bones in. Because I grabbed a couple additional meat bones that is going to bring me to a completion of a bonus challenge. Because I'm collecting additional items instead of just the bare minimum. And once you're done feeding the pig, just, you know, make your way to the exit and just head to the scooter. That's going to do it for Escalation 2. So that one was not bad. Level 1, Level 2 are actually pretty simple. Level 3 is where the additional complication is going to be, and we'll get there in just a bit. So there's the challenge completion. Again, that additional one is just for completing those, you know, optional objectives. In this case, collecting those extra meaty bones. And so level 3, it's going to be the same thing, but we're going to be collecting fruit and bananas along with the grapes this time. So with that said, we can go ahead and go to the third and final escalation intro video here.
Magnificent. Piggy is pleased, and so am I. All we need now is dessert. Piggy has big plans. Grapes and bananas. Tasty. Don't disappoint, 47. Now, off you go.
So speed, speed, speed. Speed is of the essence here. So just like the other two escalation, skip the intro, grab the items to the right, and then just make your way downstairs here. Take out the bubble gum and throw it to the right. That's going to distract the lady, and she's going to go eat the bubble gum and fall asleep. And go ahead and subdue this guy right here. And then just make your way back door entrance down to the underground facility. Now, what I mean by speed here, we'll go ahead and hack this lock here and just make your way through, grab the screwdriver, and then kind of shimmy to the right and go down the pipe and then through the elevator door opening. And like I said, what I mean by speed here is you gotta do it in a fast enough time, which will remove some complications that I came across when playing this level 3 escalation. So grab the dongle there, go through the door, go through this door, and you're going to scan the next lock right there.
Security protocol.
And go ahead and grab the level 2 dongle. You need the level 1 to scan that door, and you need the level 2 one to scan to access this part of the underground. And before you go down the final set of stairs, take out your camera, hack that thing. It's going to go ahead and block everybody's view on that side. Take the screwdriver out, throw it like I just did. that's going to distract our first target.
Man, we might
So
have a
he's going to come
situation.
over. And see Imogen over there to the right?
Over.
Yeah, we want to complete this fast enough where she doesn't interfere with us later. But anyway, subdue this guy right here. And take out the machete. And then you're just going to throw it at the target. And pick up everything that's on the ground. You can drag the body and put it underneath the staircase.
It's up to you.
And then you're going to make your way over to the left. So, okay, just getting out the, just making sure I have the machete and everything, and now go ahead and grab the camera. Make it over to the left, stay crouched. Go ahead and scan to hack the vent, climb on through, and just slide down the ladder. So the next target we're going to kill with the machete. Okay, go ahead and unscrew the thing there that's attached to the windowish door. And we're going to sneak up and kill this guy. Before you kill him, though, make sure that the person that's the far left is already out of sight and talking to the person on the left before you stab and kill the target like I just did. Otherwise, she's going to spot you and it's going to ruin the mission. Again, it's going to be the person that's closest to the guard on the left. Once you grab the banana and go ahead and take out the camera like I just did, scan that in order to block the view because there's somebody in there. Now you're in a good position. So if you're at this point and the guard's just barely making his way over to this area, you're in pretty good shape right now in terms of timing. So what you're going to do is just turn off the light switch, and I'm going to go ahead and turn it back on too. And then I'm going to go ahead and hide in the closet right here. You'll see what I mean in a bit by good timing. So he's going to go ahead and investigate, be like, no, looks like I don't need to do anything. What I do instead of stabbing him right now is I decide to throw the machete at the target. The reason why I'm throwing is because when I did this level 3 escalation several times, every time I stabbed this guy, the banana would just disappear into the wall and you can't grab it, so it's kind of annoying. But yeah, make sure you grab everything, including the machete, because you need to kill this fourth and final target. Go ahead and use a screwdriver to kind of hack the window here and just kind of climb on through, up the ladder, and then you're going to go ahead and unscrew another thing here. I'll just call it a lock. You're going to unscrew this lock and just climb on through, and then you're just going to kill the guy with the machete. Now when I say by speed is important, if you're not doing it fast enough, and go ahead and activate that to block the windows. If you're not doing it fast enough, Imogen Royce, I think that's her name if I remember now. She's going to go ahead and walk through there, and it's going to spoil you killing the target. So you don't want that to happen. So grab the banana. You don't need the machete anymore, so you can leave it behind like I did. But you now have all 4 bananas, and now we just need to go and get the grape. So retrace your steps, climb through the little opening there, make your way to the left. You can grab the second screwdriver. Doesn't hurt to have more items. Hit the button and climb up the ladder. Now, if you're at the same point I am right here, there's basically going to be 2 guards right here that are going to talking to each other. So the one guy is going to be talking to the other guy right there, and he's actually going to be facing our direction. So what I did is I just ducked, ran really quickly. He's going to check things out. He doesn't see you, just make your way out. Or another way of saying that is risk it for the brisket, because again, speed. You could take the chance to wait, but I don't think that's a good idea, because I remember I did that, and eventually the first body I subdued got discovered. So as long as you're fast enough and you can sneak by safely, I'd recommend doing so. Anyway, just go ahead and climb up the stairs. So basically we're going back to the same guards that we took out in the first escalation, and we're going to do it in a similar manner, but also in a different way as well.
I'm sorry.
So what I decided to do is I actually decided to play it safe, because I think I was doing good on time here, and I didn't want to subdue this guy, or I could have subdued this guy and killed that guy, and it would have been just fine because the other guy to the far right is the target. But I I just wanted to be on the safe side and just, you know, wait it out until the other guy goes back to the left, starts walking, just like he did in the first escalation. So the guy on the right who's about to walk to the left here, you're going to take him out with the grape knife, but before you do that, subdue the guy right here. Like I said, I decided to play a little bit safer, but if you wanted to, you could have just subdued this guy and then kill the guy on the right and then grab the grape that he drops. So there you go, now he's been killed. Yeah, grab the stuff, grab the grape. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take the screwdriver and just throw it down at the base of the stairs, a little off to the right of it. That's going to distract the guard here to the left. So take the grape knife, wait till the guy goes down the stairs far enough, and then you'll throw the grape knife. And then quickly run down and subdue the other guy so he doesn't turn around and spot the body, or else that'll ruin your silent assassin rating. So that's going to be it in terms of grabbing all the items. So you'll grab the grape here, and then you can just go ahead and go down the stairs and proceed back to the restaurant to feed the pig. I don't know why it was getting a little choppy there when I was like running down the stairs, but this was just like, yeah, speed is important. And don't need to attack that guy there like you did the first escalation, just go up the stairs. So at this point I was like, am I doing good on time?
Piggy is waiting.
I'm just going to go ahead and feed the fish, feed all the items, feed him the grapes, then feed him the bananas, and then I'm just going to split, right? Make like a banana and split at this point. If you kept up with the pace like I did, you'd be at the 8 and 8:30 mark, which is good because that first body won't be discovered. Well, I did enjoy this escalation. I mean, the one negative I have is, or a couple negatives rather, is just one, I mean, you really have to get the timing down with the speed, and two, just that talking pig voice and that burping just ruins the concentration. Just not needed. So here's all the challenge completions, including challenge completions for completing those optional objectives. Here's the Silent Assassin rating. Just remember to like this video, share, subscribe. I'll see you on the next one. Take care now.